Atlanta United's interim manager, Rob Valentino, choosing to start Josh Cohen today. And this is a bad giveaway. Cohen with Benteke there, and it's in! Flag is down, and now it comes up very late on Christian Benteke. The call on the field is offside, no goal. This will be checked. 1-0 lead on the road. The first goal of the 2024 Leagues Cup.
Well, and sloppy from Atlanta United's goalkeeper, Josh Cohen. But how about this little touch there from Benteke? He's been absolutely brilliant since coming to Major League Soccer. Over 30 goals scored in his first 2 seasons. This one, class to get it up over Josh Cohen. Simple finish and a dream start for DC.
Trying to find Lobjanidze behind. McVeigh tracking. Saba Lobjanidze floats it off of McVeigh. Lennon now on it for Atlanta. Lennon will get the cross in. Makes its way to Rios, who scores and levels the game. And really their first move forward into any threatening position tonight. It's Daniel Rios getting on the end of the Brooks-Lennon cross.
And it's a goal completely against the run of play. But this is what happens when you play a system that allows Brooks-Lennon the freedom to get forward. Wonderful deliverer of the ball, and Daniel Rios makes this look a lot easier than it was. It's extremely difficult when your momentum's taking you one way, but yet the ball's behind you. Daniel Rios does a wonderful job of reading.
It's off and running. There's a lot of room behind. Bono didn't quite get that right as it kind of spun off his foot. And then it's off Lennon, and Stroud might be in. Cohen backpedaling. Jared Stroud! Off the mistake, Jared Stroud pounces. DC has the lead back. Goals flying in on this opening night of Leagues Cup. It's 2-1.
But now this is a direct ball. All you have to do is win this ball out anywhere else. Now everyone at home, Jared Stroud's onside because Atlanta United's defender made a play at the ball. He deflects it on. Just inexplicable for this to happen. Unbelievable to me that Atlanta United on an attacking set piece cannot deal with a direct ball from the goalkeeper. 2-1 DC United on the road.
2 Atlanta United mistakes, 2 DC United goals. He's started 20 of the games in MLS play as this is whipped in, headed away by Gregerson. Only as far as Stroud! Oh, that is absolutely brilliant from Jared Stroud! As sensational of a goal as you will see in this tournament.
DC United, this is why you put a player at top of the 18 to deal with the second phase of set-piece defending. Atlanta United feel like with Gregerson winning the initial header, they've dealt with it, but Jared Stroud, one-touch prep and great technique that leaves Josh Cohen grasping at air. 3-1 DC United on the road.
What goal does that remind you of?
Benteke playing with the likes of Carlos Gil and that team in late 2022.
Oh, wonderful from Silva. McVeigh getting there before Rios. Wow. Here's Saba.
Oh, my goodness.
Leagues Cup doesn't disappoint. All of a sudden, it's Saba time in Atlanta. 3-2. Goals flying in.
Taking a little page out of DC United's book, playing very direct, but with a purpose. How about this little touch here from Silva, bringing it down, but great defending there from McVeigh. But Lobjanidze just looks different after this summer. He went to Euros. He only played a little more than 8 minutes for Georgia, and yet he's come back with no Giacomakis, no Thiago Almada, no problem. Saba Lobjanidze giving Atlanta United hope, bringing them back down 3-2 to DC United.
Showing his A, yeah, they know. Or can Rios give life back to Atlanta United? Rios scores!
timing of the ball puts Aaron Herrera in a tough spot. And Daniel Rios, as convincing of a penalty as you will see. Goalkeeper going the wrong way. It is 3-3 with 10 minutes or so left in this game.
An indication of what we might be in store for through the first 6 minutes. Here's Facundo Torres. And he picks out Ojeda. Ojeda's going to have a go. And there's a parrying save by Breza. Lodero's rebound shot is blocked. And then it's turned in by Thorholson. Dagger Dan puts Orlando City in front. And no more than the home side have deserved through the first 6+ minutes. What a finish. 1-0 to the home side. Through. As you take a look at the buildup up the left-hand side, Ojeda's been in really good form, so he has a go from long range. The parry from Breza, then the shot by Lodero. It falls to Thorholson, and Thorholson finally, for Orlando City, is able to get one past the goalkeeper, just side foots it into the bottom corner. Orlando City have been hunting for that goal through the first 6 minutes, and they get the breakthrough courtesy of their right back, Dagger Dan, who's got 2 goals in MLS play on the season. First League's Cup is the order of business. Araujo. Oh, it puts a dangerous one in, and on the backside, it's Torres to turn it in! The offside flag has come up. And you just wonder if Enrique could have gotten to it, would he have been onside?
Again, look at the numbers on the front line. That's a great step right there by Cesar Araujo and the rotation that I was talking about. Ibrahim does a good job coming back, but that little pop over as Sosa comes high, there's no threat immediately. So Alvarez has to come over much faster in that situation. The slow reaction time then still has separation between the 2 center backs.
He's got Juan with him, but his pass didn't make it to Juan, and it's intercepted by Cartagena. And here come Orlando City once again. Torres into the channel for Enrique. Enrique into the penalty area, touches it right past the keeper, and Orlando City are absolutely flying. 3-0 to the home side.
With formation or changes in intensity, this is about desire. Defensively, chasing on one end, and how quickly they counter in numbers coming the other direction. As the numbers protrude forward, 4 separate runners against 3 on Montreal's back line. Holding the near run by Nico Lodero, occupies the backside of the left side of the back 3 for Montreal. The diagonal by Ramiro Enrique, and the one stat that's not going to pop up anywhere. With the 3 in, Cocoto, Joseph Martinez, and Ariel Lassiter. The problem is
now here's one for Ojeda! He drives it right past Breza. It's all going right for Orlando City.
the shape too flat within the midfield. Watch how high Martin Ojeda comes as he stretches through the back line. They try and cheat a little bit to get some pressure up because they're expecting the ball down on the ground. That's the vision and brilliance that has been the 10, Martin Ojeda, over this 7-game stretch. So coy, down underneath the 9 all night long. But those split-second decisions that we've talked about.
Torres couldn't quite get on the end of that one, and so Pierce plays it to Schwanier. Now Lassiter, who turns, drives toward goal. Lassiter finds Martinez. And he finds a way past Orlando City once again. Not much to celebrate for Martinez as his side are still down by 3 goals. But it always feels good for Joseph Martinez when he scores.
Taken here by Ariel Lassiter. He could have put that ball down into the channel, but watch his head just checking over the shoulder because he recognizes that Joseph Martinez has created this 4-yard little buffer for himself in front of Robin Janssen. And for a striker to come in negative space as Ari Lassiter threads the needle in this situation. How's that for a positive touch? Back across the body. To the
off and running, Driussi. Overlap, Ring. This is a nice start from Austin. Ring, in! Alex Ring has become a scoring option. Forget about Driussi or the number 9. The Finnish midfielder has goals in the last MLS game and the League's Cup opener.
Ring. The 32-year-old former Finnish international, just a lawn dart. It's a worm burner to the
45 minutes and change away from a massive Leagues Cup opening win.
Well, to their credit, we haven't seen real clear-cut opportunities from Pumas yet.
Pereira, they back off of him for Suárez! Unbelievable! They put the pole out for Pumas, and they took the bait!
From Danny Pereira, picks the pocket, goes internally, and as he lays this ball off,
and that Danny Pereira intercept put Pumas in the headlights. This one comes over for Huerta. Good first touch, a little wiggle, and at the doorstep, onside, yes! Flag will stay down, and it is Avila who gets his foot on it after some magic from Huerta, and an awful concession for Austin FC.
Well, it's Huerta 1v1, he gets in behind Biro. As he brings this ball down, he goes inside out, back to his preferred right foot. And Brandon Hines-Ike, has he kept Avila in an onside position? Goalkeeping not good enough.
Dipped in, and there was Martinez helping out the defensive effort. Austin, 2 goals off 2 shots on target. Driussi's goal is there! 3 for 3! And 2 months of battling to get one in the back of the net. It was worth the wait.
Major League Soccer missed out on the 2-2 draw against Charlotte. The initial clearance, the line of confrontation, but the quality of service from Alex Ring. Just ghosting in the back door. No one paying attention. And as Sebastian Driussi,
Pumas have pulled one back. Set piece, Duarte's involved. And look out, it's going to be Memote Martinez claiming it.
well, right wins. Ruvalcaba. Ruvalcaba just sets the ball up. Duarte on the way in. And who rises up well? The big man off the bench. Guillermo Martinez.
In short succession for Minnesota, considering their situation. Good card of the second half to Dotson. Good goal again. And Rothrock Morris! It's the Mercer Island marksman picking up where he left off. Getting on to the end of it. But gotta give Paul Rothrock. But Elford. Joshua, this goalkeeper giving a reprieve, but it's turned over. And it's Morris. Rothrock! It was the recipe in June against the Loons. It repeats in Leagues Cup. A giveaway from Minnesota. But watch Rothrock, he comes alive. And Morris repays the favor. It's a good finish. Left foot, hard and low into the corner. Paul Rothrock running out of things to say about this.
And we're still suggesting it's a 4-2-3-1, but we're not entirely sure with this back 3 setup as well. Denny Bwanga trying to get it behind. Denny Bwanga rides a challenge beyond the goalkeeper and in. Oliveira made sure at the far post, right on the line. There was a couple of hands going up in the air from Cholo's defenders. But that goal was all about Denny Bwanga once again.
I want you to watch as he just skips by Belanta, but watch at the bottom of your screen. Kike Oliveira, we talk about the committed runs because you know your attacking teammate is going to win his individual duels. Kike Oliveira looks like he might have...
Do you feel that is a theme coming into this year's Leagues Cup? A little bit of redemption for Liga Meki sides? We'll get back to that in a moment. Kike Oliveira winning this one. 2 inside the area. The cross for Antonio! It's 2! It's Denny Bwanga! They haven't jabbed all night, but boy do they have a knockout punch! LAFC have doubled the lead.
They come from
the press from Kike Oliveira. Look at him. Just applying that pressure. Now watch at the top of your screen. Fire alarm bells are going on because Denny Bouanga knows he has to get himself forward.
Good strength. Bogusz beaten to it. Atuesta. Bouanga in behind, and he's beaten the offside trap. Denny Bouanga in on goal. Denny Bouanga, great balance. Off the post. It's still not good, is it? Kike Oliveira once again feeds on the scraps to get his second of the night. Might have injured himself in the process. But once again, Denny Bouanga beats the offside trap.
Get his name on the score sheet. But it's that consistent threat in behind. From the front two, front three now, when you throw Matty Bogusz into the mix.
Back onto the feet of Fulgencio. Top of the 18, leaves it there, and the shot goes off the board and in! Atlas have found it through the second half substitute, Lozano, to make it 1-0. What a finish!
Post, just phenomenal combination play for the team, creative, and as no one steps out, he says, I'm going to have a go from here.
Well, they had significantly less possession than their opponents in those matches. Gressel steps up, trying to save this for Inter Miami. Intercept by Bright. Played out wide. Back in, Rojas with a shot. Finds the back of the net, and Inter Miami off and running. It's a 1-0 lead.
I want to give great credit to Bright here. This is about his positioning. He picks the pass up, then he has the presence of mind to play it to Taylor. A lovely run then from Rojas. And
back the other way they come. As Alvarez had it taken away for Puebla, we see the Miami available subs tonight. Jordi Alba, flag stays down. Jordi Alba plays it across, make it a 2-0 game. Luis Suárez to double the lead.
you see he keeps in a really good position where he wants the ball. Albert quite clearly there. He looks as though he's onside.
Athletic wear everywhere.
Adeniran now bursting through. It'll be crossed back, and it's Baribo to swing it in. Philly have the breakthrough. Kastak the creator, and Baribo beats Kalina, and the Union go in front in Leagues Cup.
Just slips it in nicely to Adeniran Privet. He gambles on it. He tries to step in to go win it, and that doesn't happen. Adeniran, he's on the ball, and then he's slipping Gazdagen.
Here's Harks. And Boateng. Quick first move. But what now? Flicked in behind it towards Polster. It's a decent idea. And Polster's low cross is a tap in for Jack Paniutu. And the homegrown has his first goal of the season. New England have their breakthrough.
At the right time, just continues his run. There's Polster, good ball across.
When they do find the ball in the middle, it just seems a little bit slow to connect that next ball.
That's a great ball for Petar Musin. Even better layoff for Oriola. And how's that for a through ball? Sam Junka might be in, and it's Sam Junka. Quick as you like from FC Dallas, and Sam Junka gets them off the schneid in Leagues Cup 2024. It's a magnificent team move from the visitors.
Of Totland, and what a goal by FC Dallas. I mean, this was picture perfect all around. The movement, the passing, the run, the clean touch, and the finish.
Sante with a rather risky ball that just skirts over the top of Toyshirt's foot. He was looking to get a cheap one. Durkin will pick up a cheap one. Betcher. Thornton. Back for Toyshirt. And it's his opening goal for St. Louis City. And they've leveled it up in the 27th minute. 1-1.
St. Louis City has acquired. That's a great step to win that ball back. Catching FC Dallas off guard. Butcher tries to one time and back into play. As it gets caught up and continues on, Thorson.
2-1. And the new boys are loving
Cruz.
Stepping up to the spot, no hesitation. Easy and controlled, passes into the corner, beats pass. Inside of the right boot. A little bit of a hesitation on the step in. But good precision to find the corner. And the two new guys on the block have goals in this game to give St. Louis City a 2-1 lead.
Cal getting a good response so far. Christian Espinosa again in a lot of space. Two inside the area, the cross. About to that's it! He needed that! San Jose needed that! And they have the perfect start to Leagues Cup. Espinosa, the architect, but a textbook header from Abovasi has given his side the lead.
Stepping up a little bit higher, that draws one center back's attention there, but the precision in this delivery from Espinosa puts it into a dangerous area. And
I think Ian Russell's trying to come on as well and defend this one.
Well, the whole sideline from San Jose is frustrated that Rodriguez is not being let back on the pitch.
Chavez!
Oh!
They have a leveler! Roberto Alvarado at the death!
He's not too eager. He's not too aggressive to attack space. He just stays in and around that penalty spot, and everyone from San Jose gets caught ball watching in the most pivotal.
Pass misses Jimenez and taken by Shallowy. Agata, though, turns it right back over, gives it to Jimenez, and now it's Gutierrez. He drives one in, and he finds Kutsias, who blasts it in. The Chicago Fire have gone in front. The first goal on the season for Georgios Kutsias. And against the run of play, the Chicago Fire.
So you can go flat over your shoulder to Acosta, but you've still got that presence up top, and what a peach of a ball by Brian Gutierrez. Give him a one-on. Regardless of where he is positionally, he has done a really good job of isolating that matchup against Suke.
Voltaire to drive it in toward the back post, and it is knotted in by Kyrie Shelton. Actually, I beg your pardon. It's Robert Castellanos.
Castellanos on the back post run. Being dragged the entirety of the way by Acosta.
Sporting piling on the pressure here. Here's Tommy. He gets it over to Afrifa, right on the penalty area. Putting it in for Agata! Diving! Willie Agata absolutely will not stop scoring at Children's Mercy Park. 20 starts in this building, 20 goals, and Sporting KC are in front.
On the pitch right now for the home squad is this man right here, Steven Afrifa. What a constant presence.
At the Pachuca group with Jorge Bava because of such a massive turnover, but it is Liga MX and you just never know.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. I mean, outside of that game against Pumas.
Mena, I should say. Great ball all the way in from Medina. Set up by Cádiz. And León strike. And Liga MX are looking for a champion in this Leagues Cup. And maybe León is there to be that.
Just a delicate little touch into space where Alan Medina, who is the holding defensive midfielder, pops up, delayed run, gets in behind, and from distance was...
They've just got the Rocky Mountain Cup, surging up the Western Conference standings. Going to be a tough out. Evander in front, and the equalizer from Zach McGraw! Oh, someone's got a new addition coming too! Didn't think he would be getting the opportunity for that celebration. A sweet delivery from Evander, and McGraw gets up for it and brings it down, and we are now tied at 1.
Takes to Major League Soccer and scored just one goal. But big Zach McGraw back in the starting 11, rising up like a salmon.
A serving of set pieces in this second half. His corner kick led to the equalizer. Far post, he's done it again! It's Zach McGraw! In the 90th minute! All season, corner kicks have been the Achilles heel. Tonight, they have been a shining light. 2-1 Portland.
Coming out of Army. And what does he do? Just like the first half, just rising up like a salmon, taking a bite.
Striking that one on net once again. Montreal causing their own problems trying to break out of press.
At the other end, here comes the Montreal through Bryce Duke. Just behind Martinez, and into the path of Pierce! A dream home debut for Tom Pierce!
To take that extra touch, Duke cuts it back across the grain. I thought he was going to take this first time, and he takes that extra touch, which allows him to strike. America, one of the favorites in this tournament for sure for me.
In the meantime, this is Mathieu Choignard. Into Pierce, the goal scorer. Pierce with an inviting volley! Mateus Coquerel, number 9, puts CF Montreal on cloud 9 in Leagues Cup play.
Part of this part of the season is the new additions with the transfer window opening, and what an impression from Tom Pierce. Already a goal in this match, and how about this ball right here?
Stansaputo holds its breath. It's Frank Volley who scores confidently, comprehensively. His third goal of the season in all competitions, and all of a sudden, Atletico de San Luis have a way back into the game.
Against the run of play, the penalty is well earned from Boley, who cuts it across the grain and then coolly finishes here, just takes his time.
Choignard's ball in. Sanchez there to punch away. Juan back in. Ibrahim! CF Montreal have life again on the continental stage.
A good ball in here from Choignard. The action is there. Sanchez gets the punch, and Juan just redirects it back in frame, and
big game experience with Pachuca, Tigres, Club America as well. Copa Libertadores runner-up in 2015. Jürgen Damm shows exactly what he can do under pressure. No problem. And he sprints back to the center circle.
San Luis for not giving up, continuing to scrap, and Damm steps up to the spot. He stays cool, puts it across the frame. It's a calm finish, and might be academic at this point, but take nothing away from them. They've continued to fight to the very end of this match.
Diosa to fend off Carmona. The intercept by Red Bull. This is Lewis Morgan. Top of the box. Elias Manuel looking for a lane. Manuel fires, scores! Off the crossbar and in. Elias Manuel for a 1-0 lead.
Even better. Look at the pressing. They don't allow Pachuca to play out at any point. They win the ball back, and then Morgan just has a presence of mind. All of a sudden, you think the chance is gone.
Defending near side, Owen Gonzalez. Ferocious battle between those two. Owen Gonzalez, top of the box, shot, tie game! Pachuca level, Solomon Rondon at the top of the box. It's a 1-1 match.
From Owen Gonzalez, he wins the ball back initially, but then he thinks he's going to get a foul. So he's just holding the ball. The foul doesn't come. Then Duncan gets up. He can't get back. And then you just see Rondon just takes that step back.
Cheeky back heel from Druzy. Gallagher, full speed,
Jazzy Suárez in an offside position. Gallagher trying to make a run. The setup!
Special delivery by Gallagher. Finishes this play, this sequence, but everything starts with him being able to hold the ball, finding Driussi with a cheeky pass, unexpected, opens the space for Gallagher. What a great ball in between the goalkeeper and the defenders. Impossible for them to defend. First touch finish. Austin is winning.
Making a run for it. Nice. What a great job by Owen Wolf. Find it, Dani Pereira, no offside flag. Pereira with the keeper to be Pereira. And just a second late, the flag is lifted. An offside call for Austin FC.
Being clever and smart, but after that is Owen Wolf. Skills, footwork, clarity going forward, and then what we...
And see what happens and then play on, because you got a lot of time left.
So Ezequiel Unsain, the 29-year-old from Villa Alcaraz, Argentina, awaits Robin Lod, who hasn't scored since July 14th. And Robin Lod buries it. And it's exactly what the Leagues Cup doctor ordered for the Loons. In front of the Wonder Wall, Minnesota United go up 1-0.
Robin Lod has buried it into the lower right-hand corner of the net, beating the goalkeeper to go up 1-0.
Just one man left back. Berhalter, and good defensive header from Ryan Hollingshead. All played back in. Good battle, Murillo. Long range effort, and it's in! Sebastian Berhalter couldn't have hit that one any better. Abraham Romero might have been unsighted with so many bodies in his line of vision to the shot.
This is the wonder strike. The way that he's able to get the ball out of his feet quickly, but the pressure from LAFC, it's a little bit lax. There could be a somewhat more urgency, but take nothing away from the strike. Kike Oliveira caught in two minds. Should he go in press? Should he not? You give Sebastian Berhalter that kind of time. The technique is perfect. He slices through it. It's always moving away from Romero and goal.
And the goal scorer is on this set piece. Berhalter, he does have a delicious delivery in these kind of situations. Central, the header in! Veselinovic powers the header home, but again Berhalter plays a massive part. Super delivery, and well, nobody had this scripted, did they? Vancouver with a second.
Stadium is shell-shocked at the moment. What a ball into the near post though from Sebastian Berhalter. Now it's all about just winning your individual duels. Veselinovic does well, gets the early lead.
They're on the cusp of doing just that inside the home of LAFC. The cross, well, hang on a minute. Kai Kamara heads home. Game on late on here at BMO Stadium.
A different threat now. When the ball gets played wide, he can match up against these center backs on his own. Denny Bouanga just puts the ball into a dangerous area. It just can't trickle into the near post, leaving this game wide open for LAFC to find that equalizer.
And wide open it is, because coming the other way, it's Valencia. Chance to cross, plenty inside the area. Martinez, that effort. Bogus with the touch, it's in! LAFC are level! The flag stares down! And Matty Bogus has got LAFC back on level terms right at the death.
Transition moments, LAFC getting numbers forward. And watch at the bottom of your screen. Oh, Matty Bogus might be onside because of the defender that just off camera.
One screen.
Might have kept him on.
Akimboni, 17 years of age, who's on it now. He's making that switch and hitting it nicely out towards that right up. Very good crosser of a ball, as he will do here. It's low in towards Christian Benteke! Clinical! Absolutely clinical from Christian Benteke, his 18th goal of the season, and he's given DC the lead.
Easy finish, take it. It looks like he even takes a little bit of a bounce right before him, just tucks it in to that near post. What a finish that is from Benteke.
Altola volleying forward. There was suggestion of a foul, but on we go through Click and into Cudi Pietro. So Cudi Pietro! The composure to place that one in the bottom corner. Teddy KDP has earned that one tonight.
DC United.
And Acevedo looked to have gotten maybe a slightest bit of a touch. The players that are out for Santos side, no Anderson Santamaria, out with suspension from the last Leagues Cup. Stroud fighting for it. One back by Echevarria, but Cudi Pietro's got it back. And into Jared Stroud, who's unmarked and cuts it back to home. And there's three! DC United are carving Santos Laguna apart.
What a run that is. After winning the ball defensively, Cudi Pietro finishes it off, allows that space to develop underneath for Dahome. It's an easy tap in.
Campillo. Garcia. Real Balda. Waiting for reinforcements. Down to the byline. Scooped up. There's a header at the back post. And blood is drawn. The center forward, Angel Saldivar, with a poacher's finish. Peeling away from his marker and making it count.
Yeah, this is excellent stuff here. The combination on the left-hand side, just this little patience right here. The presence of mind, this pass right there opens up the defense, and then the clip ball to the back post. Oh!
Hurtado! No doubt about that one. Smashed in. FC Dallas all but eliminated from Leagues Cup. They now face a 2-goal deficit and less than 10 minutes to go here at Toyota Stadium.
Zen, cool, calm, collected. Oh yeah, Aviles, Arturo. This is not calm though. Boom! He goes top of the middle of the goal there. Martin Paz, as he's leaning to his left, has no opportunity to make this save.
Yazbek has lost out there, and here comes Jordan Sierra, one of the 5 changes tonight. They'll play it wide to the right, where Arcega will get a shot in, and he'll find the net for Mazatlan. The teenager has come into the side. They tested Joe Willis in the first half. He kept them out, but not at the start of the second. Mazatlan strike first at Geodis Park.
And they go with numbers. Sierra, he just drives down the middle, and Arcega, who had a really bright first half.
But needless to say, this is a competition that could really bring some confidence to these groups. Here's the goal scorer, Arcega. He's got room again. He's sizing up Lovitz. Got a man outside him. Doesn't need him because he's scored again. This is sensational for Mazatlan and remarkable from Ramiro Arcega. And Mazatlan now lead by 2.
The youngster has turned this game on its head. Full of confidence, full of skill as he puts this in the top in, but it starts from Nashville trying to pin Mazatlan in, and they get caught out. As Mazatlan, they get the other side of the midfield, and now Arcega, he's just using that overlapping run, and with that, Lovitz, he's having to drop off, and so he doesn't go towards Arcega, and as soon as that overlap comes, you see Lovitz, he's going with that run. It leaves that little bit of space. Mayer doesn't come across quick enough, and Arcega says, I'll take it from here. Gets it out of his feet, similar to his first strike. His preparation touch and then his strike, it happens so quickly that it catches every...
Titles and trophies.
The switch from Guido Pizarro to Jesus Angulo, now finding Ocean Herrera. Ibanez on the move, finds Sebastian Cordova, can make it. Hits it with a left and it's in!
Over the defender, being patient enough to let the ball go at the right level to make good contact. Not even a solid one, but enough play.
Angulo, right in the wall. Alvarez still in possession with the ball for Puebla. Nice little swifty tricks. Ball in the air.
Slaps it to the right. Goal! Goal! For Puebla!
After conceding the first goal, they've been more aggressive with the ball, with the movement. What a strike from Diego de Buen. A little bit of the outside of the...
A bazooka from Bruneta. Flores again for Juan Bruneta. Trying to take on 1v1. Leaves it to Marcelo Flores. The cross! And it's in! Goal!
Precious and precise. That little fake, that little change of speed. And then a great cross.
Gone beyond it, but he's matched that performance.
Peter Costa caught napping there. Gabriel Peck. Fagundes.
Just a dummy to open up the space in itself was spectacular. And then a top-class finish. One of the best goals of the League's Cup group stages so far. Diego Fagundes has struck first for the Galaxy.
With the turn, the ability to attack space, there's no number 9. Look at this. Look at the center of the pitch there. There's no number 9. Fagundes says, you know what? I have no option in front of me.
Then Delgado, then Yamane, they understand how to open up that space, but they played themselves into issues. Abomase scores! How does he build on his best performance of the season? You have your answer. Another goal for Abomase, and San Jose Earthquakes are level.
Now I want you to keep an eye on movement. He tries a more difficult pass here. The outside of his right foot, trying to play that ball, looking for Ricky Puig, and San Jose, they got another body defensively to really help congest that area. No width on this left-hand side. You see that?
Yep. Ricky Puig, there's width now. Yamane! Bang! What a goal! San Jose carved open with a world-class pass from Ricky Puig. Berry will get the goal, Yamane will get the assist, but that is about the passing range and ability of Ricky Puig.
The run from Yamane, the defender at the top of your screen gets caught ball watching, his body positioning is all wrong, and now you have that opportunity in behind.
Trying to send that ball through. Murphy. Santos will get on it. Santos across, shot, goal! There's the opener, and it's Yamil Assad for a 1-0 Cincinnati lead. The breakthrough late in the 64th minute.
It's all about the movement off the ball. We said Santos needed to stretch the game. He does it now eventually, and all of a sudden centre-backs are dragged out of position. And that then leaves the space for him.
They were waiting at the gates to come in and fill this stadium as the rain was downpouring to support their team and watch warm-ups.
Gutierrez, good ball. Here's Kutsias, and it's 2 goals in 2 Leagues Cup games for Yoriots Kutsias. And the Fire draw first blood, and boy, did they need it.
Plays it right in his path, and a miscommunication on that back line as nobody tracks him. Just passes it into the back of the net. A striker's finish. Doesn't try to do too much. Just
Ruiz. Paulinho, excellent little flick. Here's Angulo, and it's 1-1. That is magnificent work from Los Diablos Rojos.
to beat the back line right here. A little bit of a heel flick, a little bit of a redirection. And Angulo just passes this into the near post.
Orentilla. Luis chests it down, and the first time ever for Paulinho, saved by Richie, and the follow-up from Luis. And Toluca, after being down a goal, take the lead here at SeatGeek Stadium. Spencer Richie spilled it, Luis gobbles it up, and Toluca lead 2-1.
Not enough pressure on the ball right there. Nice service in. And it's Ruiz who starts it with the chest down to Paulinho with a brilliant strike from almost to his knees. You see him spreading his arms out wide to get that deflection, not once but twice.
Met by Ruiz. And it's his second of the night. And it's against the run of play here in the second half. But Toluca take a 2-goal lead, and they just might be on their way to the knockout rounds once again in League's Cup.
Spencer Richie has been on point most of the game. That one bounces and beats him up high. But how is Ruiz?
Feeling it's getting better. Tigres, Mazatlan. Winning games, a few teams getting over the top. Suárez winning as well yesterday. Flicked on by Marquez. Reyes scores! El Hueso, the bone, Luis Reyes. From a diagonal ball, fires it in. And Atlas, which they have done in just about every game in this season, score first.
They do exactly what they're used to doing. They flood numbers into the box. They make it difficult for Real Salt Lake to make decisions, and the pressure and the referee allowing, and it's a great job from John Freeman, that the advantage is played. Reyes pops up, and the 33-year-old roaming left back gets as high as he possibly can with the defending tucked in. And look at the numbers. Really smart ball from Marquez. And Reyes, like he's...
One last thrust here for RSL. Gomez. El Hueso Reyes on him. Still dealing with that sun and shadow. In front for Julio! He zigged and he zagged! And Andres Gomez will not be denied! Loosened up the mark of Luis Reyes and put in a butte to Anderson Julio.
And as Gomez shows back, comes in, 1v1, creates space, takes a touch, Anderson Julio.
Real Salt Lake with 44. RSL is not 1 in 3. This could be 4. Good control for Luna. His pass disrupted by Mora. Palacio. Oh! Nelson Palacio! Living on the end of a lightning bolt to make the comeback complete.
Well, remember, Nelson Palacio, a player that's been frustrated all season long with lack of playing time. At the end of last season, an absolute starter, but been behind Ojeda and Emeka Eneli since the start of the season. No pressure, no problem. Absolute lawn dart. Upper right-hand corner, kills the cobwebs, and a phenomenal goal just seconds after coming on as a substitute.
Finally settling here for Kamal Miller. Bravo, long diagonal ball, on point, onto the feet of Mosquera. He'll send it in towards Mora. Knocked down, and it's saved. No, it's 1-0. Anthony, he did it in week 1 with 2 of them against Colorado, and he's done it here tonight. Great sequence from the Timbers to open the scoring.
Creates that overload, head down, ball across, layoff, and that's just a perfect strike.
On both occasions of Anders serving into right about at the penalty spot. Here's the Brazilian again, near post ball. Rodriguez and on the back post! And it's 2-1. Corners have been a thing of beauty of late, and this time it's Ayala. His first ever goal for the club.
With no goal. And then you move into this one. A beautiful ball flicked on perfectly.
Mosquera with the pace. Pushing down that right flank. Mason Toy available inside the area. It is Toy trying to stay onside, and Toy with a third! It's all going right for the Timbers as they've erupted here in the second half to take a 3-0 lead.
This is going to be really, really close, but at first look, he appears to be onside. And he strikes that.
Talking about why people should believe as Navajo spins on it inside the top of the 18. Pushed away by Portland. And now out in transition. Here comes Santiago Moreno. Is there a fourth in the cards? Moreno all the way into the edge of the 18. Moreno! Everyone's getting in on the scoring act. It's 4-0 for the Timbers. Light up the chainsaw, Timber Joey.
Is countering with efficiency off the chest, the through ball, knowing you've got the pace in behind. They shut off for just a moment.
How they meet as opponents as Quiñones tries to clip that in. Martinez intervenes. Then Aviles didn't get that right. Flicked on. Can Tigres make something out of this? Oh! Whoa! Pure brilliance! Juan Brunetta, the reigning Liga MX player of the season.
The machine that is Tigres, but especially when they lose possession in the attacking third, can they immediately react and turn them over? That is exactly what they do. Great combination here, but how about the flick on from Brunetta and then the layoff from Ibanez? What a finish that is. Little more than 10 days ago, he won MVP of the MLS All-Star Game, and in 2 minutes scored a goal, had an assist. Well, 20 minutes in here in Houston, he's turned the game on its head.
He is 6 for 8 in his MLS career. 2 for 3 in his MLS career, 6 for 8 in his professional career from the spot. Guzman against Campana. Oh, confident from Campana. Gets Guzman to go the wrong way. And it's level in Houston. 1-1.
But this slow, now he reads the goalkeeper. Good technique. Not even looking at the ball, just looking at the goal.
Headed away by Kristoff, only as far as Gignac. Floats it back over to Brunetta. They want another chance. Dangerous ball in. Uh-oh! Cleared right to Tigres! And the substitute! Juan Giroud!
Lose the rhythm of the game, you lose marks, certain things happen. The ball being whipped in.
And now the 12 for Tijuana. As Efrain Alvarez chases down the right side. Chance at the edge of the area here. No shot yet, and then tucked in the left side. Castaneda. Opens the scoring, and there's the elusive first goal of Leagues Cup for Xolos.
Well taken from Castaneda, who had 8 shots through 3/4 of the game against LAFC and couldn't find.
And that was Pico. In on goal! The Whitecaps have tied it up. It's 1-1.
Who's been good getting forward, but gets exposed here defensively. Too much space. And what Pico does so nicely here is to slow the...
And you wonder, not to take anything away from the home side fans here, you wonder how many fans here know that a draw is just fine for the knockout stage. Johnson trying to roll one in! He did! Levante Johnson! A mid-speed roller in the perfect spot, and the Whitecaps are on top 2-1.
As it's a giveaway in central midfield here. It's great work from Andres Cubas, though, doing what he does so often as a terrier to win back the ball. Berhalter was going to strike that all the way. Good technique.
Given away again, and guess who? It's Fafa Pico. Inside for Berhalter, past him, Vite! Pedro Vite! The lead is 2-3-1 Whitecaps.
Is Vite. And once again, it's a strike from outside the area. A beautifully struck ball into the...
Cortizo Wanted to pass, calls his own number. It hits one of the defenders there, Magayan. Back in front, Berterame! He started his career with Monterrey, but the flag is up right in front of the celebration, and I think he's saying it wasn't Tecatito who's offside.
Yeah.
Here we go, he's going to look at it. It's a goal!
Fell right to him in the service of Arteaga, judged to be in an onside position. But the touch comes across so much.
Playing as front runners for Pumas to try to level this scoreline with right around 10 minutes remaining.
Ergas, not a bad ball. Oh! Rogelio Funes Mori! You know he wants to celebrate, but he won't against the club he made his name at. Ergas put in a pearl. Funes Mori across his body.
To his left-hand side. And the Uruguayan Ergas settles, no immediate pressure, creates the space, the variation of service, ball floating away, up and over Andrada.
And what makes him so good is his disciplines in terms of his position that he holds, and he needs to make sure that, although he does want to go and win the ball, that he's in good positions.
Here's Romo for Cruz Azul. Yacomarquez able to lay this off. Rotondi arriving late. Scores! Carlos Rotondi. Cruz Azul strikes first and takes the lead at Subaru Park.
It means that Baizo has to come out there. You just see to the number 14, to Gutierrez. That then leaves Rotondi free, and it's a great finish into the corner. But this is all about movement.
Chasing in his own end, plays to the keeper Mier. Adeniran pressuring. Piovi couldn't find the handle, taken half beer by the Union. This ball played across Mier, struggles with it initially. Quick shot, goal! Crowning goal by the Philadelphia Union. They've leveled. Daniel Gazdag in the 88th minute of the match.
Well, it's absolutely brilliant from Philadelphia Union, because what they do, they don't give up the ball. It's Piovi, the left-sided centre-back. He completely miskicks it. The Philadelphia Union and
Kevin Long to Matty Longstaff. Insigne over the top for Etienne. Etienne with a shot! The run perfectly timed! And he had eyes on the back of his head! Peeked Carlos Moreno off his line, and he made him pay!
Of Moreno, this is a goal right here. Look, and it looks to me that he is onside. We're going to see here, but this is very good stuff from TFC.
Gomis has shown excellent skill, but he's been dispossessed here, and it's a jailbreak for Pachuca. Ball out wide to Idrissi. To Rondon. Rondon! It's the farm, but the follow-up is in! We are level at BMO Fields!
Excellent at getting numbers around the ball and then jailbreaking, just like you said, my brother Eric. I like this here. We were talking about Idrissi needing to get into the game. He stays with it, but most importantly, has
Marshall Ruddy occupying the left lane now. Wants to go for a run, gets some daylight, crosses it. It's coming Franklin! Oh! The touch of a seasoned poacher from a right back.
beer flying everywhere. Look at this, a little urge. That is excellent there for Marshall Ruddy, but the finish is even better.
Enrique moves it out wide. One last chance. Ojeda whipping this in. Facundo Torres nods it down. The shot's in the corner. Ramiro Enrique, a goal in 6 straight, and Orlando leads.
Something different in mind. He wins the challenge, and he drives through the midfield. But just look at this movement as Enrique has just bounced off him. He gets himself back towards the middle of the goal. He's just waiting for anything.
Through the middle, and now moved out wide. Another chance to Hardison! San Luis pulled one back. It's level.
Just look at the position he takes up. He's outside the box. It's a late run that's not tracked. Torres doesn't follow him.
They'll have to do without Mosquera for this corner kick. And that could be problematic. Leuven's ball into the near post. It was really problematic for FC Suárez. Becher with the goal. St. Louis City find a way.
St. Louis have been desperate for the breakthrough, and Leuven plays the ball in, and it's a perfect run in here from Simon Becher there. And an even better finish at the near post.
Clever touch inside by Jairo Torres with Zaldivar ahead, as well as Odekein providing the support. A decent looking ball played in. It's nudged away by Watts in the end, and it falls now for Villalpando. In next to no time, FC Suárez back in the realm of relevance. And all the noise you can hear comes from the bright green corner of City Park.
He takes a perfect first touch. It comes off Watts, but this touch sets it up for him. And immediately it's coming through a crowd and just skirts all the way off that turf, right off the post.
Well, the whistle moments ago, and it comes for Alex Roldan.
There's a little ball again.
To brother Christian, something brewing here for Seattle. No ball in for Vargas!
Oh!
Obed Vargas has got a rocket ship on his back.
It's a wonderful finish. He has a little glance and then he just passes that into the side netting. The teams that have gone on well. Oh, wow.
It gets through Baker Whiting. Garnica. Barrios. Alex Roldan. Paradela. Nice ball. Palavecino! Against the Loons, we saw Necaxa try from long range on multiple occasions. They couldn't get through Dane St. Clair, but they've got through Andrew Thomas.
Sets him up, touch, and then it's like a off the toe really, and just fizzes that into the back of net. There's another angle, shapes it in, and then just ping.
Snap. Far post. Montes again. Redirect by Garnica.
Oh, touch.
That was Palavecino.
Play him in.
Paradela. Gambindo. A counterattack of epic proportions. It started from the Sounders corner kick at the other end. And this game in Seattle has been turned upside down.
You will not find a better attacking goal from here. The tricky on the edge of the box, the pass, and he just waits. He doesn't go too early, And because of their opposition and the way they've played and defended, they've sort of quashed their belief that they can get back into it. I've been wrong many, many times before. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Rosero's first touch of the game! Super substitute and a celebration that fits the part. Necaxa bench has gone buck wild.
So he just takes a step and stops, and it gives him enough time for the sub to come on.
Mozo into Beltran, towards Marine, makes its way to Mozo!
Well, the biggest concern for Greg Vanney and the LA Galaxy, they may be the #1 seed in the Western Conference, but in order to do anything, it may...
Nelson cuts inside Brugman now. Ricky Puig. Oh, what a ball! Cuevas and Pinto!
And it's all about the vision from Ricky Puig. Part of the reason why Greg Vanney wanted to play 3 in the back is it allows Cuevas to gamble going.
Is there a change? Miguel Perry's on the bench. He's a traditional number 9. Could
Great
that be
touch.
where Greg Vanney could go as Puig comes forward? This works out. Yamane. Delgado. Gabriel Peck. Peck curling! Oh! Against the run of play! Completely! Gabriel Peck gives the
ability to run off, deflections coming your way, but just play on the front foot. Get into the attacking third, because you...
Govea whipped in, header, in! Cade Cowell! The Bay Area kid down in Southern California keeps Chivas alive, 2-2!
Went to San Jose and bought him. It's been a frustrating night, to say the least, but the life of...
But you're running to create a little bit of space in behind.
And here comes Fernandez down the right-hand side, just in that vein, working against Murphy into the penalty area. He plays it to Morales, and now Santi Rodriguez, actually, he turns it in! First shot of the game for New York City. Santi Rodriguez puts the visitors in front.
And they couldn't get set because it's so quick with their decision making. Control it, pass it, control it, finish it. They can't get over there. Powell's still trying. They should do. And
here's Rodriguez. McFarland was calling for it.
Switch it.
Instead, he has a go. Boy, it's parried away, and then the rebound shot is smashed into the roof of the net by Mijatovic. Walters would have wanted to do better on the initial save, but Mijatovic was there.
Here's your play. You get lazy. You don't want to run back. Then you don't come down and close. Look at the space over there as well. It was down, and then he spills at the young goalkeeper. And the telepathic that keep understanding where each other is. And that gives you a lot to build on.
Valenzuela. Here's a shot attempted. It's tucked in perfectly inside the bottom corner, and Cincinnati have new life. A massive goal.
Normally you think I'm going to open it up. His body's there, and then he cuts across it. And as a keeper, you're taking a step to that left. You're going, and that squeezes. Well, I think that's their best line of defence. I think if they sit back, they're going to invite a lot of pressure on.
But if Cincinnati can break the pressure, they can get numbers forward. Here's Assad, steamrolling forward, cutting centrally. Assad unleashes.
Oh!
We've got a tie game here in Cincinnati.
The desire, then he gets his head up, he comes inside once, twice, and that little skip into the... As I say, it's not how you start the game, it's how you finish it.
Will this finish in regulation, or will we see penalties? Here's Kubo!
Oh!
3 subs for Cincinnati have come into this match, and they have absolutely flipped this game on its head. Cincinnati from behind lead at 3-2. Yuya Kubo puts the home side in front.
The space is created. There's enough pace on the ball and quality. The touch is good, and then he just drills that into the back of the net.
It falls to Santos. Santos to put it away! Absolute pandemonium here at TQL Stadium.
Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh, you smoothie! I mean, what an assist that is, off the shoulder.
Artur to bang it wide for Blessing. Dorsey dumps it off, clipped onto the back post and headed away. Initially follow-up shot deflected and in from distance. Ache opens the scoring, and Houston have the goal they desperately needed.
Whose numbers have been down just a little bit this year. 1 goal and 3 assists in Major League Soccer, but you see here, doesn't try to strike it too hard.
See if they can test the 19-year-old Gavin Beavers. Herrera driving it to the back post. Beavers got in, and it's 2-0. Mikael rising up to head it home. And the script going all is planned for Houston here in the first half.
Let's look at this in-swinger. Right into the spot that you want, and Mikhail just rises up. Times it perfectly on the lead at 4.
I wasn't sure he was going to close that space.
It was close, but he was laying out.
Sviatchenko now for Dorsey. Dorsey will clip it first time in front. Ponce gets on the board! Welcome to Houston. Ezequiel Ponce makes it 3.
For Ponce, and he's able to get that inside lane on him and just reset his body, and I'm not sure.
Ruiz. Is patrolling the far side, back into Marcel Ruiz. Oh, they've opened it up nicely. Can he reach it? He can. Decent cross, and they haven't dealt with it. It's allowed Laguna to come all the way in. He skips off them, and he puts Toluca into the lead. Wow, that's fine skill for Laguna to score his second goal in League's Cup, but a bit of a calamity at the back from Sporting Kansas City.
Toluca, man, that you're marking, you're in trouble, and as the ball comes back to Ruiz, that's his sweet spot, the midfielder. And he just pops into Gallardo and it comes across to Angulo.
Free for with some space. To the left, no one outside him. He goes inside, goes for the shot. He scored. That's a brilliant equaliser. Steven and Frifa pulls one out at the end of the first half, and it's 1-1.
He's had a couple of quality moments in this first half, but this is something extra special. Dips inside, doesn't even have to beat the defender, uses him as a screen. And as soon as he creates that little bit of space, a foot just hitting against the ball, making it knuckle. Watch the movement of this ball, up and over Volpe. Volpe, he's caught out a little bit.
Edgar Lopez. Infield it goes to Ruiz. They made the run again. Here's Garcia, and then turned in brilliantly. Araujo has put Toluca back into the lead, and that is wonderful football from Toluca.
As he did with the first goal. As soon as he gets into that little area, he's so good at picking out the right pass. Sees the run coming wide. Picks out
to Toluca in Nashville. And here's Alcivar setting it up. It's Moreno. He's in. Moreno! Off the post. In the tap-in. Followed up. It won't count. Offside against Leon.
As well as Kamani Stewart-Baines, the 19-year-old Generation Adidas player coming out of Maryland who just played a huge role. And we got a goal for Leon.
And it's ruled good.
As he comes across, it's that left hand that catches him in the face. Onside position, 1v1 with Zach Steffen. He gets a touch, but ultimately it's Guetta.
It's Hail Mary time for the Colorado Rapids. They're on the brink of bowing out. Forward comes Bassett. He's got Vines. Everybody in that Leon half. Angle ball over Rosenberry out in front. Oh my goodness! Hava Navarro! Yes, you can! Never say die for the Colorado Rapids. Unbelievable!
Even though he's got 11 goals scored in MLS action, it's a ball to Keegan Rosenberry. Perfectly weighted back across.
They certainly have plenty of interest around him. The 16-year-old who was cited by Caleb Porter as one of the reasons why New England were able to make that trade of DeJuan Jones as Panayotu. It's early ball for Bobby Wood! New England off and running. Look towards topping this League's Cup group with a win, and they get a goal in the opening 2 minutes of the game. Harks into Panayotu. Panayotu into Wood.
Only his second game, and really trying to rework things and what the identity of this team is, and it's just going to take time. It's like Schaffelberg's going to be off and running here.
It's 3 for company, but has to find the window. Does get the cross to the back post, and Yazbek and Sturridge! And there's the goal that Nashville needed to get back into this game and get back into this tournament.
They'll still need 2 more, but it's 1 back for Sam Surridge, one of the stars of last year's Leagues Cup, who gets his first of the tournament.
Goes himself, takes the space, understands, and then you get the runners joining in. That's a beautiful ball across, and then just unselfish to be able to play it back.
Mishap at the back, Denny Bouanga in behind. Denny Bouanga, he scores yet again. He wrong-footed Stuver. And a goal that sums up exactly how LAFC can hit. In an instant, ball over the top, Denny Bouanga's pacing behind. And just like that, they lead once again.
At this and know that they should have cut this play out. It comes from a goal kick from Hugo Lloris, and it's just not dealt with at all. You allow that ball to bounce, you don't take it out of the air, and now you give the opportunity.
See if that changes here. Denny Bouanga, Matty Bogusz. He rides the challenge so well. He's got Oliveira on the far side. Finds Oliveira in on goal. It takes a deflection and in. Cruel and Austin, but absolutely clinical on the counter once again from LAFC.
Has a committed run up the back post from Kike Oliveira. One thing that he's added to his game, Oliveira, is more composure in front of goal.
Mazatlan. All played by Laborda with Pusetto trying to split a couple of defenders. Udvik in a little trouble. Quispe, pardon me, Quispe. Huerta! He would not be denied. Cesar Huerta is on the board in the 2024 Leagues Cup. It's 1-0 Pumas.
It allows Huerta to just simply side-foot it beyond Takaoka. The Whitecaps running in circles there.
Loose through the middle, picked up by Pumas. Duarte. Huerta. Into the box, working against Laborda. Cuts to the middle now on that right foot. Leaves it there with his left. Duarte into the middle and touched in. Perfect from Rubalcaba. And now the lead is 2 for Pumas.
It's beautiful football from Pumas. With that 2-goal advantage you were speaking about, Blake. Here's Huerta taking the ball from Duarte. And look at the touch that he plays in here. That is beautiful. And a good driven ball.
How much longer he'll be here in Miami, of course, a big question. Reports firming up of a move to the Premier League for him as this ball's played into the box. It was Redondo arriving. This is going to fall for a brilliant finish from Rojas. An electric start in Miami.
With confidence, well, it's a different look Toronto side tonight, and just look how Petretta, he gets tangled in on top of Long, and that just leaves Rojas completely on mark at the back stick.
This is a different type of intensity, and you think of a fair-skinned Yorkshireman like Matty Longstaff.
You sympathise with him, Tony?
I sympathise to a degree. Not just watching. There's Gomez through the middle. Another go! Another goal! 2-0 Miami! Oh, they're making this look very easy, and they may already be well on their way to the...
Completely misses the frame, and this time puts his foot right through it. Just watch the movement of Suárez, how he pulls the centre-backs out, and as soon as he does, Gomez...
Being made to wait a moment. A contemplative moment as well. Where does he go this time? One big exhale, one big run up. Insigne scores, and Toronto are right back in it. We hit 15 minutes played at Chase Stadium. This one very much still alive now. Miami 2, Toronto 1.
Takes his breath, missed against Red Bulls, but he makes no mistake here. Goes for power, puts his foot right through it. Just saw when Bernadeschi was coming off. Herdman was bellowing instructions into his team, saying to keep things tight centrally.
Played over the top for Suárez by Alba. Oh, Suárez is through. He chips it past Johnson. And Miami restore a 2-goal advantage. 3-1. We haven't even played 20 minutes.
Just his movement. As soon as he sees there's a little bit of space to get into. But watch this touch here. Long thinks he's safe. Maybe not even a touch. A body swerve that goes...
For Lorenzo Insigne and Toronto. Another spot kick for the Italian. Another one against Drake Callender. Here we go again. And he slots it in. It's 3-2. It's a remarkable first half in South Florida. We still have 5 minutes to play in this opening period.
Comes up to it, Callender.
He's got Rojas available. Sweet strike, remember, gave Miami the lead in this game. Redondo forward. And then the shot is absolutely sensational. Wow, what a finish.
He starts out wide left, but then as he starts to come in, he drifts into a little pocket. Now for Toronto FC, Wingo is too late coming off. And Alba, he prepares that. They're searching for answers as well as Larrea's come over to this right-hand side. Franklin over to the left.
Thompson cues it up. It's gone to Insigne. And he'll curl it in. Owusu's there with the header. And it's 4-3. And the substitute scores. Just one goal in his last 13.
Area, but it all starts with a great ball into Insigne. Gets out to him quickly. Then nobody's closing down. They're too slow to get to him. He's got 2 touches to prepare it.
Create 1v1 situations outside wide.
He's just trying to do too much of that. He's a little bit like a Suárez, Luis Suárez. Not in that bracket yet, but has that same little bit of mobility. And
Ivan gets to Flores!
Goal! And they keep the ball alive. They do the little intricate pieces really well. Just watch now. Rodriguez just switches off. I don't know why he's gone across.
Nuhu back at left back after Reed Baker-Whiting got this start against Nick Axa. It will be Albert Rusnak. How would they like to get him going? And they just did! Near post, it is Yeimar to tuck it away.
It's up like a salmon at the near post. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about it to react quick. The responsibilities of doubling up.
Good placement by Yeimar to the far post. It's a second. Corner kicks are flying, and now both center backs have got a goal. Yeimar got his first goal of 2024, his first Leagues Cup goal.
And he has got the faith of the coach. Oh, that's a mishit. One last go here, Alex Roldan.
Sounders back line is 3 for 3. Nuhu goal incoming.
With what he's trying to do, sets himself up, shapes, curls, far post, side net, full.
Pooch. In it goes, Pick all the way through. And it's in. Despite the best efforts from Nuhu, and Gabriel Peck certainly deserved that he gets his second.
It's the seams with the accuracy and the pace needed to find Peck, takes the touch, gets away from John Bell.
As he's just alluding to, shifted over here on the left of the formation tonight to get things started. Break 1-2, that'll spring Ewell onto his left foot. Ewell! Jackson Ewell! A dream start for the San Jose Earthquakes, and shaking the ground here at PayPal Park with the opening goal tonight.
On the scissor earlier on, missed it, but made up for this with just a softball to the left foot. He slots that home with an angle. Unstoppable at that point, a little bit blinded. It's Garnica, which one ends up winning that space, that 1v1 duel?
Lopez from long distance, and it's 2! Hernan Lopez doubles the lead, and San Jose are flying high here at PayPal Park.
Space and no one stepping to the ball, no pressure applied. A player with the quality of Hernan Lopez is going to free himself up. You see,
this is something we have seen from the 26-year-old at times. He'll play wide for Pellegrino. Pellegrino back out top. Lebovici to hit it first time, and that is number 3. The bench for the Quakes erupts as a third different goal scorer. And San Jose has done much more than crawl their way out to a 3-0 lead. They have ran out to it.
He steps in, exactly who you want on the left foot, coming inside, struck with pure confidence and a belief that this is my moment, my opportunity to score the goal. And part of it just in their willingness to run like they are here in the transitional side.
It's the left back, Costa on the overlap, leaving it there for Hernan. Lebovici, and 4! Are you kidding me, San Jose? The top is off the bottle, and the Quakes are rocking in Northern California.
Yes, there's been some opportunistic touches and flicks, but you see the quality. And then to have that quality and presence of mind.
Out in front, and it's 3! Out of nothing, the ball turns back over, and Paul Marie will make it 5-0 San Jose.
Might try to keep this ball after defending for long periods. To try to connect that, and right on the stride, he's able to just round the corner.
position to find Cucho Hernandez. Slips it through. It's Rossi!
So lethal from a goal-scoring perspective. Perfect touch on that pass. People think he's going to...
From the positions that he finds himself in, and he finds himself in some really, really good spots throughout the course of 90 minutes, but scoring the goals has been the problem. Here's Rossi, and that is a fantastic strike! And an incredible way to double the lead and get your second of the night!
Mo Farsi alert and ready in a poor ball. A poor turnover by Valadar.
Over to the Crew bench. This is aimed towards the back post. Collected by DeJuan Jones. Russell Rowe. Back for Jones. And it's DeJuan Jones! Just seconds into his debut! Welcome to downtown Columbus! And the Crew are marching on to the round of 16 now!
By Jason Russell Rowe as well, just coming on the pitch. A clean first touch.
Kyrie Shelton and Lenny's Vargas getting set to come on for Peter Vermees in Sporting. But the result is done and dusted at this point, barring a miraculous comeback. Russell Rowe slips it through. Matan. Just! It's another debutant! And it's another goal! Everything going the Crew's way. 4-0.
The first strike, but nobody giving up on the play. Chambos, the other newcomer. With the follow-up, Polskamp makes the first save. No one there to clean up the mess.
With just 39 goals conceded last year. It was one of the best defensive seasons they've ever had. It's a miscue at the back, and Lozano will take full advantage. It's a goal that comes gift-wrapped. And it's a goal that sees Santos Laguna score their first of the tournament. And it was practically given to them.
Any sort of error so far. Really good playing out of the back, but this is one he will not want to have another look at. You can see it just comes right off that plant leg and drops right on
to the path of the midfielder from Czechia, Pavel Buka. Orešana now. Maneuvering forward, Orešana! Oh, wow! And the Bailey is bouncing again!
As the number 10, they've slid in Orešano, and exactly for this reason, to put him in more goal-dangerous positions. And boy, you give him an inch, he can absolutely punish you. It's
Hadiel. Flock again. Floats it to the far side. That's Wagner's patch of real estate. Plays to Adeniran. Good first touch. Plays it across. They score! Sarawa got a touch to it. The Union finish. It's 1-0. Ty Baribo with his 8th goal in a Union kit.
At the moment he's thinking, right, okay, where can I get the ball? And it's a really good run because he sees that the wing-back is taken out of the equation. The first touch opens the space. It's a lovely ball into the
role as a centre-back, not having to get stretched.
Was thinking same. Here come the Union trying to put it away. It's a 2-on-1. They'll work it across. Baribo looking for a second. That will do it. A Baribo brace brings the house down at Subaru Park, and the Union are on their way. They feel it now.
To get into a good position, and it's a lovely ball with the outside of the foot. And Baribo, I don't think he could have imagined this.
Having started out playing a 4 in some of the early weeks. Here's the cross into the box. And it's played down for Barcelos to hit it, and that was deflected, and it's in. And Mazatlan immediately take advantage of having the 11 against 10 and take the lead at Audi Field.
So he's got to get his hips around it, and he's still got to get his foot over top to control. It does take a deflection, but it's great contact. And Bono, he's left rooted. He can't believe it.
Barcelos. His goal the difference. Escoboza with the cross into the box, and the header is in. It's Rubio. It's 2-0 to Mazatlan. Expertly dispatched by the striker. And now the Liga MX side can just sense the pass to the round of 16.
He just lifts it to the perfect height. It's coming in out of the perfect pace as well. Sees where he wants to hit it. And as it's true, so you can commit more numbers forward.
Helped out to the homie by Rodriguez. Perani wants it short. It's Rodriguez to touch it on. Here's Click. It's in. DC are back in it.
He was just staying away from the play. He's asking for it to come into his area. And when it does, just keeps his head down.
Eye to eye with Ivacic here. After the VAR check, it's New York City to take the lead from the spot. He goes for the chip down the middle. That is cheeky. Santi Rodriguez with his 10th goal of the season in all competitions. And New York City take the lead in this knockout round match in New England.
Chip down the center part. Not a ton on it. Almost allows Ivacic to try to redirect himself, but the momentum's taking him one way.
Here's By. Whipping in at real pace and one! This one counts! Back-to-back games with a goal for Bobby Wood. The service from By sublime, and the Revs on terms.
Yard box where he is so excellent, provides himself as an outlet. Poor defending from New York City's standpoint, wide open. And
first season now wearing the red of Toluca.
Obviously, when you have that level of quality and experience, both at the domestic level as well as with the national team.
Turnover, Toluca maybe with a chance here. Mikael couldn't get it off his feet, and the shot deflects it in. Toluca strike first. An errant pass at the back, and it allows the Mexican side to take a 1-0 lead.
You'll see here, it almost looks like it's going wide, the shot, but it deflects off of Griffin Dorsey and makes it. But now you look at the lines, how deep they are from Toluca. Again, just baiting the Dynamo into taking chances.
Ponce has gotten in behind, trying to spin. Ponce still working, and Ponce makes it 1-1. That is a response, and that is Ezequiel Ponce's first in a Dynamo shirt.
And this is how you break down a low block. You see not a lot of space. It's about those quick dynamic movements, and that's going to be really close in terms of whether or not that's onside.
Second corner of the night for the Dynamo. Herrera onto the top of the 6. Back post ball out in front. Mikael! But the offside flag comes up against the Brazilian center back.
Of somebody in offside position.
And it's a goal. It indeed is a goal. Upon further review, no even need to go to VAR.
He's onside, but again, you see the timing of his run, and you see the player at the top of the 6 sitting with Mikael as he turns around. That cutback is there, leaving Escobar on.
Brazilian keeper would take one. Dominguez with the service. Glancing header wide, and it's 2-2. Toluca continued to throw numbers forward, and they are finally rewarded with an equalizer. I think it's Ruiz arriving late on the back post.
And there it is, just a nice finish, the flick on. Again, unable to put this game out of reach.
No changes to John Hackworth's 11. Oh, that's a poor pass. It's reclaimed here by Hartzell. Fast feet, gets a shot off. It's blocked. It's Toyshirt! From point-blank range!
And understanding to just stay with it, stay composed. This first touch here keeps it composed and in the breadbasket.
To that point, Eric, there will be chances in this game.
Williamson away. Rodriguez, shot blocked. Bravo! Oh, Bravo indeed! Claudio Bravo snatched at it, and it only had eyes for goal.
Away from Berkey, the technique is so crispy. The spin is understood so well. This is beautiful. I can watch this goal 100 times.
A short option. Totland to Leuven. Leuven. Hartzell! St. Louis City have the lead! Marcel Hartzell with an accurate daisy cutter!
Awareness there of where he is on the field. Leuven understands very well also that little German connection, the bump off, the 1-2, the little clipped ball.
Away by Suárez. Leuven to put this one away. Becker! In the upper D! A constant threat tonight! A constant thorn on the Timbers side.
Well done. Look, right here as the ball's bouncing, that strike right there is why Suárez can't.
Again, Max, just look at all the movement off the ball. It looks static, but then when the buildup starts to happen, watch how quickly players are moving around and forcing Colorado Rapids to pick and choose when they step and when they stay.
Driven in, one-handed save, follow-up effort is in, and it's a goal for Juárez. Angel Zaldivar with the second effort, and folks, they deserved it.
Recycles his run and does what every great goal scorer does.
Jonathan Lewis was not getting playing time earlier in the season, but he's making his 5th straight start.
And a product of that is the injury to Kevin Cabral, right?
Yep.
Oh, taken away from Calvo. Inside this time, Jonathan Lewis takes advantage of the gift. And the Colorado Rapids have tied it up in the 28th minute.
But watch, the angles are shut down. Good placement. He tries to chop, then he tries to pivot. Great defending and commitment by suggesting that ball is not on the penalty spot.
45th minute. Mihalovic! It's been a summer full of goals for Georgie.
He gets caught with the arm extended. Up steps Georgie Mihailovic, keeps it on the deck. And whatever the words were behind, say, don't tell me who to bring on, tell me who to bring off, and how that wins us the game.
We always encourage Ziggy Schmidt references. Mihailovic, another good one. Pinball effect inside off the post.
Still not cleared. It's over the line. Calvin Harris is going to claim it. It all started from Mihailovic. He is a magician when the ball is stopped.
Offensively, what Juárez was doing. But then on the flip side, how could they take advantage of some really suspect defending?
A little chit-chat for Armando Villarreal. Make sure he's on his line.
But it's smart from Zach Steffen. A little bit more icing.
Sure, love it.
Hurtado, yes! We are not done.
In 6 minutes, he's earned a penalty for his side, and then he's finished it off. Calm, cool, collected. Little bit of a hitch, opens up his feet.
Resurgence of sorts for Jonathan Dos Santos. 38 starts last year between the Apertura, the Klaus Tour, the Liguillas all combined, after just 10 in the previous season and a half. Here is Rodriguez, picks out, Del Rosen save, and then in, flags down, opening goal, Eric Sanchez.
And America gets forward with numbers when the opportunity is taken. The ball's hit there. Zaldivar keeps him onside, absolutely.
Fulgencio to serve. Doesn't make it past the first man. He'll get another chance. This one driven in! Oh, they've done it!
They dealt with the first ball. Fulgencio delivers a wonderful ball in. Now the Atlas player that's in an offside position is...
Valtez driving forward. Del Rosen. Valtez. Del Rosen. Oh, nifty. And a cross. And in! Martinez taking credit. Del Rosen did the hard part.
The talent and the quality oozing out of the pores of this America attack. Watch that little touch from DeRozan.
And you want to be touch tight, but you don't want to be close enough where a guy like that can grab a hold of you and spin you like a top.
We're getting a lot of MLS After Dark references, all for the better. Time here for Rusnak. Far post for Morris. It's actually in front.
Blessed by his manager to be the guy.
But Paul Rothrock took full advantage, coming off the bench and earning himself into the starting 11. Perfect service from Albert Rusnak.
But also their defensive responsibilities, understanding Pusetto and Huerta in transition moments can be absolutely ruthless in favor of Pumas.
Rusnak onside. Jordan Morris!
Reclaiming that form which made him the hottest striker in MLS between May and July.
Jordan Morris is in an onside position. Ruvalcaba keeps him on. And as Albert Rusnak gets the important touch header, brings it down off his chest.
This counts as a set-piece goal if they convert it. They have 3 in the tournament. Rusnak to make it 4, and he does. There were questions about Albert Rusnak earlier this season. Is he producing? Should he be starting for the Sounders?
His availability as well as the performance, Bretos, as he steps up, the unique way he strikes the ball.
I don't think anyone predicted that we were going to get a more one-sided matchup, but if Jordan Morris is able to tuck this away, that's exactly what we will have. Morris for his second and his third of League's Cup. He gets his goal.
And with 3 in the back and tried to throw numbers forward to try to get themselves back in this game. And Seattle has managed this.
The approach a little different tonight, formationally.
Yeah, but are you that surprised? How many times in the big games?
Pressure, they give it away to the middle. Rojas! It's a bit of deja vu for Miami. Just like they did in June in South Florida, they take advantage of a Columbus mistake. They pounce, they're up 1-0.
Or now enter Miami, he goes to this because it allows a little bit more freedom in pressure moments. The midfield now has protection behind them. Just if they're going to try to rely on one-on-ones, it's just not going to work.
Diego Gomez. In towards Suárez. Back to Gomez. So good from Miami!
Oh, my word.
Just another level from Inter Miami.
Brilliant layoff from Suárez. Great run off the ball from Diego Gomez.
Cucho slides it over. Arfsten curling, headed in!
When this ball goes all the way across the 18-yard box, Noah Allen drops, and because he drops, when that ball's whipped in, Gomez should have had his second.
Farsi driving forward for the Crew. The momentum on their side now. Cucho, dangerous, crossing! He levels the match.
Relentless in wide areas. They overload you in front of you and behind you.
Columbus and Miami 2-2. Winners will meet in the quarterfinals. Farsi cutting inside. Oh, what a ball! Rossi!
He steps forward. Wagant is late to recognize it, and because he's late, you keep on arguably the hottest.
Taken by Gazdag. Now Bedoya, when tied at halftime. Look at Cincinnati's success this season. This is in all competitions, 9-1-4. Played ahead, into the box. There's a shot, goal! And this time it will stand for Mikel Ua and the Philadelphia Union. 5 minutes into the second half, have taken the lead.
Celentano has here is the speed of thought from Ua. How quickly he takes the shot. Celentano will have been thinking he's going to take a touch.
Lucho Acosta tried to play one through, broken up. Now Ua back the other way. 2 defenders to contend with. He'll slow, wait for the reinforcements, and here they come. Gazdag on the ball. Ty Baribo outside the 18, gives it a go, shoots and scores! Oh, what a shot, Ty Baribo, for a 2-0 Union lead.
From Ua, and then the ball comes to Baribo, and you can see this is a man who's got confidence. Give great credit to McGlynn, who makes the run. That creates the space.
Kubo turns. Buka, Acosta, Kelsey with Glesnes on his back. This is Acosta. Lucho Acosta saved by Blake. Rebound comes loose. Follow-up shot. Goal!
That man Acosta in the heart of everything. You're thinking there's no space here. There's no way he can get through. Give great credit though to Kelsey. He then unbalances Elliott. Blake then makes the save and give great credit.
Yuya Kubo out wide. Now Acosta on the left side. Lucho Acosta tried to send that through. Broken up initially. Quinn Sullivan. Acosta again. The return for the MVP in the 18. Able to keep this ball in. Plays it across. Tie game! DeAndre Yedlin! And we're all level in Cincinnati.
All of a sudden it's like, okay, where's he going to go now? But he keeps hold of the ball. And then he says, I want the ball back. He gets it back. And then who drifts into that 10 position? The right can go into the space that's traditionally been vacated by Acosta. And he gets his just rewards as well.
Now Gazdag and the Union looking for an answer. Here's Sullivan. Pulls up, plays to the top of the box. Quick shot, fired, goal! Look who it is again, Ty Baribo! Second of the night, Philadelphia, with the incredible response, regains the lead in the 82nd minute.
When you've got a player like Baribo in the form that he is in, give Sullivan great credit because I think it was a tough decision to not play him this season.
Outside the 18 and thinks better of it, gives back to McGlynn. That's a good ball out wide. Sullivan again. Quinn Sullivan, sharp angle. Stop made by Celentano. Another try. He shoots and scores. Oh, Celentano, no chance on the second shot. Quinn Sullivan for a 4-2 Union advantage.
It's all about the super sub. Quinn Sullivan, like I said, disappointed that he didn't start today. How do you react? What do you do when you come on? That's what
we were here the other night and see quite a bit of sand that's been put down, and that's affecting the roll of the ball.
Here's Rubio. Escoboza is forward. The cross is a dangerous one, and it's into the net. Kalula, the right back, has come forward, and he's stunned Cruz Azul.
As Kalula, he just soars right above Piovi.
Cruz Azul corner. Dita's flick on. Oh, the goalkeeper got something on it, and he really needed to. They were following it in on the line. And cleared away for Arcega to chase now the other end of the field. The counter-attack potentially on. Stoppage time at the end of the first half. Arcega, he slips it in for Sierra. It's going to be 2. Incredible!
Well, it's quite remarkable. Starting with a save from Gutierrez, but look at that run from Sierra as Arcega is just driving in. Leaves.
Well, we saw that game in Music City, and you wouldn't have necessarily counted on the fact that they would continue this progress. Antuna, great one into the box, away back into the game, the Cruz Azul, they've scored! Don't count them out just yet! The 10 men have half the deficit!
Bobble into the back of the net, but it's a way back for Cruz Azul. Yakimakis, he sees that run coming on. As Gutierrez comes in.
Big moments for Ricardo Gutierrez, the keeper. It's swung in deep, and it's in! It's headed in by Dida! He's sprinting down the sidelines! They're on their feet at Audi Field! And they've pulled off one of the comebacks of the year!
Down 2 goals. And Cruz Azul, they find their way back. What a ball this is. In swinger. It's not the right height to say, come on, big man.
And then this dangerous free kick.
Cordova to take. And he'll take it short here with Carioca, who will measure the strike, and it's spilled there by Freeze, and a chance for Vigon. Carioca again. This time will lift into the air. Pizarro! For so long, partners in midfield. Guido Pizarro, the club captain, gets his first goal of the tournament, and Tigres hit the front.
That rebound from Freeze, and then Pizarro in the end just comes in.
Morales played in behind in towards Martinez. New York have control. Early possession, they've won it again. Morales! An instant response!
Just look at the positioning for Morales. Gets on the end of this ball, trying to play the final pass. And then they press from Wolf. They get numbers, pick the pockets. And then Morales makes no mistake about it. Just
Morales trying to flick back in towards Wolf. Pull of the shirt there of Carioca. And he took it quickly, so Santi Rodriguez can play on here. Into Morales. Return for Rodriguez! New York City have turned this game on its head. Back-to-back games with a goal for Santi Rodriguez.
There's a turnover. Carioca in such a good position to win that ball, but then takes it quickly right into the path of Santi Rodriguez. He does the rest. Morales.
Bassett looking for Sam Vines. It's a great ball, sends it across, and it's an easy tap in. Excellent team goal, and Navajo is the beneficiary. He's finally on the board, and the Rapids, against the run of play, take a 1-0 lead.
Takes it out of the air and unselfishly lays it across the 6. That last goal kick when the officials stand in here on the near sideline with the board.
Hurled into the path of Gallardo. Rosenberry retreating. Gallardo gets it away. It's Paulinho! Oh, how good is that? His first goal in the competition, and it's a worldie! And it's a dramatic equalizer again for Toluca. 1-1.
Really, that Abubakar and Mexu get beat. Molino, look at that. Cheeky, lets it roll through the legs.
Stuart Baines keeps it in play, threads it along for Mihailovic. Got the delivery away, and it's going to find its way in, and it's Yappy, the substitute. Absolute scenes in front of the supporters. Now they have their game winner. Now they have 2 feet in the quarterfinals.
I mean, Stuart Baines, how about the ball? Mihailovic knows exactly where he's at. With the defender, stays in an onside position.
But they'll also know about their 3-1 victory, right? But the challenge for them is that they're not back at Levi Stadium. They're not back in their quote-unquote home stadium playing against this LAFC's tie. They'll know about all the numbers, all the records that exist.
Kike Oliveira in behind. Kike Oliveira, what a finish. Kike Oliveira, absolutely clinical. Muni with the mistake, and Kike Oliveira couldn't have finished that one any better. Yarbrough with no chance, an LAFC lead.
It's a 50-50 duel, and it's Hollingshead who just wins that duel. Now that first touch is so clever by Kike Oliveira. He takes away the defender. To have that as an asset to come off the bench and add value to what your team is doing already in this competition. LAFC are looking to go from strength to strength. And take a look at San Jose's option as well. Nico Shakaris, he's back from international duty with
the U.S.
Player
of the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Cross comes in over the head of Pellegrino. Oh! Lopez out of nothing. San Jose at level.
Come in from a wide angle, but it's this late run. It's so hard to track. Atuesta gets caught ball watching and sleeping. Elie Sanchez doesn't track the run. The little deflection there just puts it into the pathway.
Benny Bouanga, Mr. Perfect from penalties this campaign, with the chance to restore the lead for the hosts.
Whistle's gone, Denny Bouanga. Slow build-up run! Emphatic! Yarbrough went the right way, but that was arrowed into the top corner from Denny Bouanga. Missed the Leagues Cup for LAFC.
And yet again, Denny Bouanga, as cool as you like, as confident as you like, restores the lead for LAFC.
But again, not uncommon. We saw Cholos have about 80% possession. And they gave up a, what was it, 6 XG? In conceding 3 to LAFC. Manny Bogusz. We're backing off here. Manny Bogusz! And it's gone through the hands of Yarbrough in. A goalkeeping blunder. Might have just handed LAFC a spot in the final 8.
The opportunity for Manny Bogusz, this will be a good look here. Just picks his position off the right-hand side. No pressure to the ball. But Will Yarbrough's going to look back on this one and know he's got it.
Jokanovic giving it away. Kike Oliveira, lots of space on the far side. Denny Bouanga, acres of space. Bogusz down the middle. Denny Bouanga cuts back and scores. It is that easy for LAFC. They put a marker down tonight. Columbus impressive earlier. LAFC showing their championship credentials. 4-1.
Again, it's Aaron Long. We saw this in the last game. His ability to play a first-time pass forward to break lines, that exposes San Jose defensively. Kike Oliveira has a presence of mind to spot.
Stepped right in and added a lot to this team offensively.
Rodriguez wanted touch from the Uruguayan international. Here comes Club America. Opening up St. Louis City. Rodriguez and still! Listen to the sound of the best in North America. Listen to the sound of Club America.
He's just helpless, but slices through the glide to keep the head up. But he just continues his run, gets that little hop and first-time finish. It's devastating football. Beautiful goal there.
Can St. Louis City take advantage at the other end? Leuven and Vasilev! Parity restored through patience and persistence. St. Louis City level. Game on.
Leuven, that extra little touch comes in from Sanchez and it drops right at the foot of Vasilev, and from there
for St. Louis City to score 2. It's Edvard Leuven who scores! St. Louis City, David, with a gargantuan punch into the very soul of CONCACAF's Goliath.
And Edward Leuven keeps his calm here, cutting across the grain, putting it past Melagon and into the back of the net, and in an instant.
Through to the path of Sanchez. Richard Sanchez! Goal! Give them an inch and they'll take a mile!
Perfectly curling right onto the head of Valdez, and all you have to do from there is put it on frame, heads it right towards the roof, and Berkey.
It's Rodriguez who scores! In one of the most head-turning, jaw-dropping, tail-twisting nights we've ever seen in Leagues Cup.
Rodriguez just absolutely rifles this into the top corner of the net. No chance for Roman Berkey. Just strikes through it, and the response from America.
Talking of goalkeepers, Berkey has made his way forward. It is Berkey rising, and Malagon able to make the challenge. And now with Roman Berkey out of his goal, America look to make it 4. Aguirre now. Klein can't clear. Aguirre around Berkey. Aguirre!
A retreating Roman Berkey, and then just to pass it coolly into the back of the...
The quarterfinals of Leagues Cup 2024 are underway. The first match of this round, the Columbus Crew hosting New York City Football Club. An immediate pressure and an immediate chance. Alonso Martinez, seconds into the quarterfinal, has put New York City ahead.
Against Montreal, and what a huge goal on the road in the Leagues Cup quarterfinal.
We've played 60 seconds. We have already had two. Cucho around Wolf. Gets it back from Shiberko towards Zawatsky. Poked away by Rodriguez, and now Arson. He will drive it in. Cucho's header!
Number 9 in Cucho Hernandez. 1-1 here in Columbus.
Intercept by Wagner to send McGlynn on his way. Plays that ball through. Ua to get on it. Flag stays down for Mikel Ua from the sharp angle. Shot, goal! Oh, what a shot by Ua! Off the post and in. 10-man Philadelphia with the lead at Subaru Park.
At his best, leaving defenders in his wake. We said earlier, don't come towards the ball. And the reason we say don't come towards the ball, because when he runs away from...
2 yellow cards in the first half, ultimately for Ty Baribo. Originally, he was sent off on a straight red. It was downgraded to a yellow, but he was already cautioned once before that. This ball whipped in, tying goal is scored by Mazatlan.
He wasn't able to. Just watch here. By the time he's now getting out, he can't stop the cross. The cross comes in, a wonderful cross. And Escoboza, who's gone from left wing back to left back.
Long and Maria really excelled in this back three. Two centre-backs who really can defend in wide space with the best of them. Chanot. He's the brains of the back three. Ball played in behind. Chance for an opening goal, and they've got one. Ryan Hollingshead, so advanced, so wide early on, and that's a cool finish from the fullback.
18, it's the composure, and it's the clinical finishing.
Wow, big moment. Yeimar really left wanting defensively. The issue's still not over here for Seattle because Matty Bogusz on the set piece delivery. Delivered central at the Westa. They have to win that challenge, they don't. Second opportunities. Kai Kamara! That's it! 2-0! And they had the chances to clear Seattle. Second opportunities. And LAFC feasting upon them.
With the acrobatics at the far post, a late call to get the start as a number 9 reward.
Jackson Reagan stepping in. Rosnak tries to let it flick, tries to find Morris and Hugo Lloris. And we've seen this combination already in Leagues Cup play. He plays in Denny Bwanga. Denny Bwanga holding up the challenge. It's in off the post this time. Hugo Lloris and Denny Bwanga once again combining.
Bwanga just feasts on this opportunity. We talked about how high Seattle had pushed their back line. We were talking off camera about what Denny Bwanga does so well. It's his ability in these moments to hold.
Cucho cutting inside. Cucho driving it in. Blake had to get a touch. Oh, but it's
in! Philadelphia, relentless. Cucho pulls out wide. He comes inside. And this is the ball I'm talking about. So many bodies in front.
Blessness again. Does well to pick out Harriel. He lost it, though. Turned right into Shiberko. Union pressuring, it's given away! Gazdag is in! Gazdag has scored! It's happened again to the Crew! A giveaway in the back! Philadelphia pounces! All level in the Leagues Cup semifinal!
Play out of situations they don't need to. That ball with the left foot of Patrick Schulte should be hit 40 yards down the field. since Philly's tying goal, that may have been the second or third touch from Diego Rossi. And what's odd is, Jake, when the ball went in the back of the net, Diego Rossi changed his shoes.
Oh, here's Rossi again! Oh, he is on fire!
But a player of this quality, he is the youngest player in MLS history to ever win the MLS Golden Boot. And from the moment he set foot...
Here's Farsi. Has Arfston on the left, instead goes to Rossi, and now Moreira. And now he will serve Cucho! Oh, Andre Blake, the initial save, and then in!
Watch how they fill in the gaps, run the seams, complement each other. Rossi with a good layoff to allow Moreira to hit it first time. But
Hollingshead, nice ball central, Murillo, Hollingshead leaves it, Bogus! Oh, what a team goal! Fantasy football from LAFC, Murillo at the heart of it in the middle of midfield, and Manny Bogus, a hat-trick last time out against the Rapids, strikes again against Chris Ahmed's men.
To free up Bogusz on the far post, to take the strike on first time, Hollingshead drives Keegan Rosenberry out of the picture. But again, it's the difference makers, the quality and the difference makers that these two teams have.
And now there's more space, and they're on the back foot and reeling here again. Ryan Hollingshead again coming forward. Kai Kamara 2-0. He didn't get an assist on the first one, Hollingshead. He will on this one. And Kai Kamara continues to deliver.
No one's tracking the late run of Kai Kamara, and when Ryan Hollingshead gets his ball, he has about 2 or 3 players he can pick out. Kai Kamara as confident.
Mihailovic delivered in. Giroud heads clear. Denny Bouanga takes it down. Turns, and there might be a break on here again. Denny Bouanga takes over. Hollingshead almost running blocker for him there as they went forward. Denny Bouanga edge of the penalty here. Hollingshead on the overlap. Denny Bouanga doesn't need him. 3-0, and that should just about do it.
But it was always going to be Denny Bouanga taking this strike on.
Giroud, Oliveira, Campos trying to get forward. He's going to get to this one as well, Omar Campos. Giroud in the middle, cross towards Giroud. O'Brien, not in! More precision than power from the new man, but LAFC have a fourth.
And now in just his second appearance, gets his first goal for the club. But it's all about the overload on that left-hand side.
Following up Bueno. It's a bit haphazard out there now as now Bassett plays ahead. Touch by Mihailovic is a good one. Here come the Rapids with a 2-on-1. This is played across. Calvin Harris, and it's 1-0 Colorado. The 24-year-old Calvin Harris, one of the changes to the lineup from the semi-final.
But it was Philadelphia Union creating their own problems in that scenario. 2 players going for the same ball, leaving the game wide open.
Headed for Leon Flock. Out wide, Mikel Ua. Ua looking to work this across. Wagner gets a head to it. Second header, tie game. How about that for a response? And Ty Baribo, welcome back to the Philadelphia Union. Welcome back to the goal-scoring column. His 6th of this league's cup, and we are level.
And he doesn't go for goal. This is specific. This is on purpose. This header back across goal, and then Baribo does the rest. He does what he does best at the moment. A player that can do no wrong.
Spizzo, edge of the 18 to work this across. Headed away by Abubakar. Brought down. Quinn Sullivan shot. Rang it off the post. Takes a long rebound. Follow-up try. Still a live ball. Union with the go-ahead goal. And who else could it be? Second of the match. Ty Baribo to make it 2-1.
In Lee's Cup, but this strike from Sullivan is incredible. The way that he hits it, it then bends back. But just watch the reaction from Baribo. He's waiting for mistake.
Mihailovic again. This ball not headed out completely, and what a rocket that's fired in! Colorado has leveled the match. It is Oliver Larraz with a bullet.
God, what a strike.
It's a magnificent finish because you see Elliott, he gets up, and then Larraz, he has all the time to watch it.
Rossi goes to the near post. Giroud, the defensive header away. Farsi keeps it away from Atuesta. Slides it to Zawadzki. Back to Farsi. Farsi clipping it. Cucho!
For Columbus Crew, and it is Cucho Hernandez, like there is right here.
Bogusz does send that in, headed on, and headed in! It's that man, Olivier Giroud, his first goal for LAFC, levels the League's Cup final, 1-1.
In his first start for LAFC, on the back post, with a great redirecting header on the back post, it is 1-1. Yeah, Chanot and Segura having words with each other. Chanot dropped, Segura tried to play an offside line.
Cucho floating it towards Russell Rowe, throwing it in! It's Cucho, the hero for Columbus in the League's Cup final in added time.
A throw-in with no pressure on the ball. Moments ago, I'm talking about an in-swinging ball going untouched. There's bodies around. A goalkeeper.
Now, desperation time for LAFC. Kamara wins the header. Amundsen away. Oh, this might be 3-1 because it's a 2-on-1. Can Cucho finish it? Cucho to Russell Rowe. Russell Rowe! They're champions again! The Columbus Crew expand that trophy case. League's Cup winners.
46 goal contributions. 10 million spent, 50 million plus in the bank.